Okay, here we go with a look at the old Fort Arms Ruger 1022 stock, the Arrowhead. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install it onto a Ruger charger, give you a close look at it, and show you what it looks like performing out at the range. This is the Ruger charger that we will be assembling it onto. First, we need to remove the barreled receiver from the original stock. So let's go ahead and perform a safety check and promote that safe habit. You can see that there's nothing in the magazine. There's nothing in the chamber. We're handling a safe firearm, so let's go ahead and begin. A pretty simple takedown for the original stock. Just take the takedown screw out. Place the safety halfway between the safe and fire. And then pull up on your barreled receiver. Put our pin back in place here. Let's go ahead and install the chassis part of the Arrowhead onto the charger. For the Arrowhead stock, you're going to be provided a different takedown screw to accommodate for its different dimensions. Let's make sure that we're seated properly back into the chassis stock here, and then let's thread the takedown screw in. Snug that down real good because you're not going to have access to it once you get the handguard on. It's nice and snug. And you've got this collar here. And that slides on. So. Got 3 screws. Go on the front of that collar there. Snug those down. Now, with this being a charger, I have a couple different lengths of handguards. I have a short quad rail and a longer key mod rail. I'll show you what the shorter quad rail would look like. And if you've got a 6-inch shorter, like kid barrel, or Bear makes a barrel that's 6 inches and 4.5 inches, I believe, then that would work out very nicely for this handguard. Keep that charger length really short. Collar nut up here, and just snug it into place. Maybe just a little more here. Nice. Okay. You've got a little screw that keeps your handguard in place. And that's what that would look like with the shorter handguard on the 10-inch barrel. Like I said, if you had the 6-inch barrel, that would really look nice. But for my purpose today, I'm going to put the longer handguard on because I've got the 10-inch barrel. So let's remove the short quad rail, put the longer key mod rail on. Now, with this being a charger, I could not legally put an adjustable stock in this buffer tube spot here. I could questionably put a SIG arm brace on there, but I'm going to install a little plug with a quick detach slot in it. This is made by Old Fort Arms. And there's a little Allen key head in there to really crank down on it good. And then you could put the quick detach sling swivel in for a single point sling. Okay, and then we come to the pistol grip. We got a few to show you. This is the standard A2 pistol grip. You can see it slides on to your little tab there. And this is a common thing for a lot of AR style stocks for the Ruger 1022. There's kind of a gap between the front of the pistol grip and the back of the trigger guard. Now, Hogue makes a product for the Nordic components kit that kind of fills in this gap. I'm not sure how that it would fit with this kit because they have pulled the grip back just a little bit further than on the Nordic kit or the Troy T22 kit. And that makes for a really nice feel in the hand when your hand is on the pistol grip and your finger falls on the trigger there. I really like the placement of the pistol grip, but I'm not a big fan of the gap there. Now, you could fashion something to fill in that gap, and if I were going to keep it this way, that's probably what I would do. Here's another pistol grip that I'm going to show you what it would look like on there. This is a Magpul M Oe Grip, and this had the beaver tail on it, and I kind of took off some of that material. Now you can see that the gap is still there, but something that you get with this modified pistol grip is a little more transition. You can see how these lines almost flow together, and that feels extremely comfortable in hand. Like I said, if I was going to keep it this way, I would probably fashion some kind of gap filler, but Old Fort Arms does offer kind of a solution for this. If you're willing to give up the AR style pistol grip and go to an AK style pistol grip, they have an adapter here that changes the way everything lines up and would allow you to mount the AK pistol grip. So let me show you what that looks like installed. Snug that down. And then you got your AK grip. It just slides on like that. And then you can see that that gap gets filled in very nicely. It does change your finger placement, but I kind of like the way that that just looks like it was made for this setup with no gap back there. Alright, so I had a bipod on the front of this charger. So let me show you. Let's go ahead and take the bipod off of the original stock. We've got a Key-Mod Picatinny rail, and that gives us the ability to put our bipod back on. Round magazine, and there we are, all installed with the Old Fort Arms Arrowhead stock for the Ruger 1022, installed on a Ruger charger in this case. Let me show you what it looks like being shot out at the range. Alright, well, thanks for checking out my videos. Shoot safely.